Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Joy of Sticks. And today, continuing our tour of Atari ST racing games, we are playing the magnificent Jeff Crammond's Stunt Car Racer. Magnificent applies to both Jeff himself and this game. Put yourself in my shoes. They're only size 7, so it might be a bit of a squeeze. And it's not true what they say, by the way, in case you're asking. Newly into the 16-bit market, only just got my ST. I've had some experience with 3D games. I've been playing, what have I been playing? Star Wars, the arcade conversion. I've played Elite on my Acorn Electron before that. Only really a limited experience with 3D games, and I'm a fan of Hard Drivin. I'll give you a moment to wrap your head around that. Yes, I'm a fan of the Atari ST conversion of Hard Drivin. It's incredibly difficult to control, it's clunky, it's slow, the frame rate's rubbish, it's very difficult, but nevertheless, this, you know, being in control of a car, doing a loop-the-loop, doing jumps and stuff like that in the 3D world, you know, it had me wrapped. So I mean, just imagine what it was like when this game came along, because this is an order of magnitude better than that. So without further ado, let's crack on, shall we? Single player league name, Stickhead. Fantastic. I'd forgotten about these caricatures. Yeah, so the game, the way this tournament system works is a division system. So you start way down in Division 4 with Jumping Jack and Roadhog, and you've got to compete on those 2 tracks you see at the bottom there against these opponents. And if you finish at the top of the league table, you get promoted into Division 3. And you've got to do that again to get up to Division 2, do that again to get to Division 1, and then you've got to win that league to become the champion. Now, of course, as you get promoted, the opponents get tougher, and so do the tracks as well. And oh boy, the tracks really are a star of this game. So, Division 4. Shall we start the racing season? Let's. So first up, I'm against Jumping Jack, and the track is the Little Ramp. Doesn't sound too tricky, does it? It looks very easy indeed. There you go. Clues in the title. The Little Ramp. Right, here we go. I mean, can you just imagine what this was like? What this did to a 12-year-old brain? Let's have a bit of boost. Yeah, so standard controls: up to accelerate, down to brake, left and right to steer, and you can press the fire button to get a boost. Now, along the top of the screen there, whoa, along the top of the screen there is a damage indicator, and a little crack will start to appear as I'm racing around. Yeah, if I boost too fast around this corner, you'll start to see it edge across the top of the screen there. And if you have really bad collisions, you start to get holes in the chassis as well. That's a really cool way to show your damage. Now, these little cracks are completely tolerable. Oh, I've got to just try and catch this guy up now. Too bad. I might be able to gain some more ground on him here. I don't want to go too fast over the jump. I might get a hole. Ooh. Right, come on then, buddy. Yeah, so I don't know if you remember the ST conversion of Hard Drivin, but can you imagine going from that to this? Oh, I thought he was going to wipe out there. He's way faster than me. Come on. Alright, let's start using some boost now. Stop messing about. Get out of the way, son. Alright, there we go. He won't catch me now. I mean, this environment is so solid, so dynamic. It's basically the video game equivalent of a roller coaster. And there's even a track racer called the Big Dipper that is awesome. And in previous videos we've been talking about games that make your stomach turn as you go over humps and jumps and things. Well, this game just constantly delivers in that regard. Yeah, baby! Alright, on to the next one. Yeah! Look at that. A myriad of fans there. New track records, nice. Yeah. 3 points for me. Alright, so now we've got to face Jumping Jack on the Hump Back. This looks even easier. What I might do, after you've had a bit of a taster of how this tournament's working, I might switch to practice mode so we can skip to the more interesting tracks. And of course, because it's an old racing game, your opponents always accelerate faster than you can. Not really much point boosting up there if you can't stay on the track, eh? Whoa, a bit close to the edge there. Oh, you're trying. Oh, it's a good job these these racers have good suspension. More judicious use of the boost, I feel, seeing as I had loads of boost left at the end of the last race. Oh, it's absolutely careered into the into the black part of the track there. Yeah, so Jeff Crammond, what an absolute legend. I mean, before this game, he was already famous for eking every last ounce of processing power out of the 8-bit machines in order to get flight simulators and racing games and things working on them with 3D engines. Ooh, oh, that was painful. Whoa! I either need to take that faster or slower. Yeah, so I mean, getting 3D racing games working on the Acorn 8-bit machines and things like that was just phenomenal. So I'd imagine, he had a field day when given a 16-bit processor running at 8 MHz, and this is the fruits of his labours. Of course, he would go on to code the Jeff Crammond's Formula 1 Grand Prix, which was also phenomenal. Without a doubt, the best Formula 1 simulation to date. I mean, these games are still brilliant. The only thing that ages them is their frame rate. So I'm actually tempted, because I'm using Steam, the emulator, and you can alter the clock speed of the ST that's being emulated. I'm tempted to to up the clock speed to see if we can't improve the frame rate. See what effect that has. Because when I'm playing Frontier, yes, there's another one. Whoa! That's how we do that. That's how you celebrate a race, son. Hey! It's funny, exact same fans show up and stand in the exact same place to watch me win that race. Yeah, so when I'm playing Frontier Elite, I up the clock speed so that I can have a nice smooth frame rate. I want to see if that works for this game, basically. Alright, so we're just repeating tracks now, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to quit out of this. And then I'm going to go into practice mode, and I think in practice mode, I seem to remember, you can pick any of the tracks from any of the divisions. So we're going to have a go on one of the trickier tracks. Alright, here we go. Single player league. Stickhead. Right, so what do you think we should go for? Drawbridge, ski. Oh, ski jump sounds good. Roller coaster. Oh, I'm sure that was called Big Dipper. Right, there you go. Roller coaster, high jump, big ramp, stepping stones. Ski jump sounds like the one for me. That sounds awesome. Okay, practice tracks in Division 1. Practice the ski jump. The thing about practice, oh yeah, that looks good. Look at that. You're obviously going to have to hit that at high speed. Alright, let's see. Let's have a crack at this one then. Even the little details are really exciting me as a kid, like being able to do this. Not many games let you rev the engine before a race. Here we go. It really does give you the feeling of intrepidation that you feel as you go on a big roller coaster. Is this the big ski jump already? No, no! Uh-oh! Alright, that was a little bit too fast. Ooh, can you see? There you go, there's the hole you can see in the top right. And if as your crack reaches the hole, the crack just accelerates. So I've already got a horrific amount of damage. Not good. I mean, the animation of the tyres in front of you, the fact that the fire spurts out of the exhaust as you boost, all of that was just fantastic. I'm going to slow right down because I don't want to die before I reach the ski jump. Oh, the damage is already about halfway if you take the hole into consideration. Not good. Is this the ski jump there? Oh dear. I do believe it is. Here we go. Am I fast enough? Am I fast enough? No! Oh! Oh, I survived! Oh my word, I don't think I'm going to make it to the end of this race though. Alright, so I've got to remember, slowly for this bit. Or the next bit, isn't it? So I don't end up off the track. Here we go. Where is it? Here we go. Alright, probably didn't need to go that slowly, but still. Oh, I'm not sure if that was wise. Oh. My car suddenly feels very delicate. Here we go. I want to make it smoothly onto the down ramp this time. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Now, is it 3 laps? If it's 3 laps, I might actually have a chance of completing this. If it's 4, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. as little damage as possible. Take this one gently as well. Oh, I'm not sure gently is the way to do it. Maybe you have to just make it over that hump entirely. Here we go. I've left it a bit late with the boost. Come on. Is it? Oh, it's a bit low. It's a bit low. We're alright. Oh, yes. Perfect. Oh, I think we're going to make it. Awesome. You see, when you're in tournament mode, the cracks they get repaired, but the massive holes in your chassis, they don't get repaired. You keep those, so it just gets tougher and tougher and tougher. And you can imagine trying to do that track, trying to survive and trying to beat your opponents. It gets really anxious. It gets really close to the wire. It's just phenomenal. What a brilliant game. I'm going to have to play Jeff Cramer's Formula 1 Grand Prix as well, because that's top. But I tell you what, before we go, let's have a go at upping. No, not that one. Upping the. Here it is under machine. Here we go. Look, CPU speed. So if we quadruple it, let's see what happens. Let's do a track in Division 2. The high jump. Let's do the roller coaster. Now you see the track appeared much quicker. So let's see if the main racing engine is also affected. Is that looking smoother? Oh, it's flickering a bit. I'm not sure it is looking any smoother. Right, hang on a second. It might be that I've set it too fast. So let's go to double speed. See what effect that has. Is it smoother? I don't think it is it? Maybe, whoa, where's the track gone? I think Cramer may have limited the frame rate for whatever reason. Whoa! That's a stomach churn for you. So that's a shame. We can't seem to boost the frame rate by upping the CPU speed, but never mind. It's still absolutely brilliant. I seem to remember you can up the frame rate for Formula 1 Grand Prix, which is nice, because that's a game that really benefits from it. As I was saying, the only thing that really ages these brilliant games is the low frame rate. Once you up that frame rate, it just looks phenomenal. Right, one last glorious leap, Thelma and Louise style. Woohoo! Whoa! Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. That was Jeff Cramer's brilliant stunt car racer. Absolute joy to play. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.